guys, welcome. Tonight we are doing a girl talk first, and then we're gonna get into skincare just to wind down. As you can see, my makeup is already done because I was filming a video, so that video probably will be up soon. Um, but how y'all nights going? How y'all nights going? How is everybody today, y'all? I just got off from work, and I came straight home. And I got in the tub and I was like, you know what, let me get some content out. Let me get some content done. If we don't get no content done, it don't make no sense. But tonight's Girl Talk Live topic is, let me get it. As you can see by the title, tonight's Girl Talk Live topic is going to be based on what I wish I knew in my 20s. And I feel like this is a topic that we can always keep touching on, because what I wish I knew in my 20s is such a vast, big topic. But we need something to drink. What y'all feeling like? I'm feeling like wine tonight. Feeling like wine, so I just gonna wait for a few more of y'all to get inside here. And we're gonna drink some wine tonight. Because why not? The wine, let me see what wine I have. The wine that I have is Ban Rock. And I'm also getting hungry. Ugh, sorry. The wine that I have is Ban Rock. So this is going to be the wine. See my nails that we did last night? But this is the wine we're using tonight. I don't know where no glass is. You have a glass, you just gotta wash it out. We gotta set the tune for tonight. So we have our Ban Rock wine. Y'all like wash the glass. But tonight's live topic is going to be what I wish I knew in my 20s. Advice I wish I got in my 20s. What are some advice y'all wish y'all got in your 20s, if there are any girls in this live? What advice y'all wish y'all got in your 20s? Me, the first advice I wish I got was, hi, cheers. The first advice I wish I got was to stop forcing connections and to learn to know when to let go. And that's connections with everybody. Connections with friends, connections with family, connections with relationships. Like, that's the first advice I wish I got. Like, stop forcing connections and learn to just let go. And that's any connection, even jobs. Like, stop forcing connections. If you know you're not happy or you're not satisfied, go. Like, put your peace first. Y'all see what's happening in today's world? Put your peace first. That's something that I wish I knew in my 20s. What y'all wish y'all knew? Another one is, I wish I knew that when somebody tells you who they are, believe them. That is something that I wish I knew in my 20s. People will show you every single time who they truly is, no matter what. Like, do not buy into every trend. Do not waste a lot of time. Do not tell people you love them and appreciate them if they don't love you and appreciate you. Like, when people tell you who they are, believe them the first time. And people tend to show their true colors. Something else I wish I knew in my 20s was, I wish I knew how to don't ignore the red flags. The red flags be there. The red flags be in our face. And we just accept the red flags. And we be like, child, they can change. They don't change. And sometimes they change for the worse. And that's something that I wish I knew in my 20s, y'all. People will show you who they are the first time. I'm not ignoring any red flags going forward in life, y'all. So that is something that I wish I knew in my 20s. Another thing that I wish I knew in my 20s was stop trying to control what people think of you. People are going to think what they want to think. Whether that be anybody, people are going to think what they want to think. More 9 times out of 10, somebody already get a perception of you the first time they meet you. And us females, we have intuition. And our intuition is very strong. Like, we know, we see it. We see what somebody is dealing with when we first meet them. So stop trying to control what people think of you, y'all. Like, that's something that I wish I knew in my 20s. Another thing that I wish I knew in my 20s, hi, honey. Another thing I wish I knew in my 20s was let go of the ego. Let go of the ego. Like, you don't have no reason to be egoing. But something else I wish I knew in my 20s was, y'all, when I was growing up, I party a lot in my teens. I used to go to a lot of teen parties, a lot of teen shows, teen events, like teens. I had older cousins. I used to go with them. So when I reached in my 20s, and I would say 2021, I more so was growing out of that phase. And there were a lot of people in my life who didn't understand that I was growing out of that phase. So therefore, we had to separate paths. Now, I'm all for like having friends for certain things and having friends for certain events. But I feel like you need to meet me halfway. In my 20s, I wish I knew how to differentiate people who are not meeting me halfway. As we grow older, we realize that you need to be surrounded around people who will support you, whether you up or whether you down. They are your real, true friends. And I feel like earlier in my 20s and somewhat in my teens, like I had a lot of people who wasn't there for me. Like if I can't come to you about something, let's say spiritual. If I can't come to you with something spiritual or something motivational or something I need advice on, it starts to make you second think, okay, what does this friendship really value? Like, what value does it bring to my life? You know, I have always been a friend that's very supportive. Like, my friends come to me about business ideas, motivational tips. Like, we talk about everything. We laugh, we tell stories. Like, that is the kind of friend that I am. And that is the kind of friend that I respect in return, you know. But in my 20s, I wish I knew how to differentiate the difference between the two. Friends who are just there for the ride and friends who literally will support you no matter what. Like, if you sick today, your friend is coming on your doorstep to bring you some orange juice or wine. You know, it's like something like that. So that is something that I wish I knew in my 20s, y'all. Another thing that I wish I knew in my 20s was to think before I react. And I am a strong overthinker. Strong overthinker. I'm a Virgo. Do with that what you will. I wish I knew in my 20s to think before I react. Y'all, I could hear something and I would react right then and there. Like, even now, like, my friends used to have the line is just bad no more. But my friends used to have to think before they tell me things because I might overreact about the situation. And now that I'm getting older, I am just like, okay, think before you react. Like, understand where this person coming from and so now I listen to understand and I notice, like, I'm not going to give you a response right then and there, but I'm going to give you a response after I think about it. Let me tell y'all, I had a lot of toxic ways that I had to grow out of in my 20s. Like, a lot of toxic ways. And this is something that I wish I knew in my 20s, that toxic is not good. Toxic is not good. Like, earlier in my 20s and my teens, I thought I used to have to check phones 24/7. I thought I used to have to pop up to where you is. I thought I used to have to, you know, hear from you every single minute. Like, I was toxic. Another toxic thing I had to get rid of. I had to get rid of that perception where I could do it myself. Nobody can do it all themselves. Like, I had to get rid of that perception. Like, I can do it all myself. Because I was one of them. Like, if you'd make me mad today, I can do it myself. Like, that's just how I is. So now that I'm older, And I'm realizing, like, okay, it's okay to accept help. It's okay to ask for help. So that was a toxic trait that I had. Another toxic trait I had was I was super petty. And I had to grow out of that. I mean, petty. Like, ain't nobody can be me being petty. I was petty. Another toxic trait I had to get rid of is bringing up things like no matter what it is, like I never want to be wrong, so I had to get rid of that toxic trait. Like I never wanted to be wrong. I always felt like I was right and I was not listening to understand. So this still goes back into my think before you react situation. Like I had to grow out of that in my 20s, y'all. That was the toxic era was not me, okay? I was very, 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 very toxic, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. Like now I'm not, like I'm more understanding and soft and just in that energy, but that's something that I had to grow out of, and that's something that I wish I could tell young girls. Like, keep in mind, when you're in that toxic stage, you're not thinking like, okay, this is bad. Like, this is bad. Like, you thinking that's fun until things get real and the frontal lobe start to develop. When your frontal lobe start to develop, you realize, okay, toxic ain't good. Toxic ain't good. Okay, it's not good. It's not fun. It can get very dangerous. So that's something that I wish I knew in my 20s. Another one is I wish I knew not to let people walk all over me. Early in my 20s and my teens, I had a strong people pleasing problem. Like, there will be times when I'm super, 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 super going through something and I still want to show up, And those same people would turn around and walk all over you. So that's something that I had to learn early in my 20s, that it's not good to let people walk all over you. Like, know your worth. People will take advantage of you as much times as they could, and they will take advantage of you, y'all. Know your word. If they disrespect you, learn to walk away, learn to cut them off. That's something that I wish I knew in my 20s. Another thing I wish I knew in my 20s was aesthetics, y'all. Aesthetics. It takes me a while to get into something that I enjoy and that I love, y'all. If you're in the live, like the live, but it's something, it take me a while. Like, I was one of those girls, like I would wear the shortest pants and the short crop top because it was fancy and because it was wearing, So as I got older, I learned my aesthetics. I learned what I like. I noticed I like dresses. I noticed I like crop tops and high-waist jeans or, some type of graphic pants. I noticed I like long sets. I noticed I like pajamas. So I learned like my aesthetic. I learned my makeup style. Like I'm not an eyeshadow girl. Maybe I'll put a little something in the crease, but I'm not an eyeshadow girl. But I like a beat face and a matte lip. I have on a glossy lip today, but your girl loves a matte lip. So I had to learn my aesthetics. Learn what makeup you are. And if you're somebody that's new and in your 20s, and if you're watching this on a replay, learn what you are, but try different things. Don't limit yourself to one thing. And that's all. And in your 20s, and something else I wish I knew in my 20s, that you are figuring life out. Like, you are not going to have everything figured out. Y'all, from my 20s hit, I always felt like I was behind, and that was because of social media. And I started to lose sight of everything that was in front of me. The goals, the aspirations, things I wanted, things I desired. Like, I started accomplishing things, but I still felt like it's more. And I noticed within the human nature, we always want more and we're not appreciating what we have until it's gone. So that's something I wish I knew in my 20s. That I know that it's okay to sometimes feel like you're behind or whatever. But you're not behind, y'all. You're not behind. Another one is to not be a people pleaser. We just touched on this. I wish I knew not to be a people pleaser because you matter the most. Another thing I wish I knew was to have courage to be disliked. Like, not everybody is going to like you. Some people just don't like you for some reasons. Like, some people have their reasons why they don't like you, and that's fine. Like, know that you will be disliked. People find things. Like, that's human nature. Another thing that I wish I knew in my 20s is friends that does not push you. Are they really your friends? Friends that make you feel lonely. Are they really your friends? This still goes back into my supportive friends. Like, it's so good to have a good support system. Like, you don't have to text every day, you don't have to talk every day, you don't have to see each other every week, but it's good to have a supportive friend. And this is something that I'm currently working on, like reaching out. Like, I am normally the friend that gets reached out to, but if you need me, I'm there, so now I want to start extending the hand, like, hey, let's do this, or let's do that, or how you doing, so that's something that I'm currently working on. But I know the kind of person that I am. Another thing is, watch out for friends who are just there for the hype in your 20s. Like, some people might just be around you because you have a good vibe. Some people might be just around you because you offer something, monetary things. Some people might be just around you because they just want to be around you. But you have to be aware of people who are around you in your 20s, because your 20s is your building stage. That's when your frontal lobes develop. You don't want nobody abusing your time in your 20s. You don't. Another thing that I wish I knew in my 20s is that not everything is going to be perfect. Y'all, when I was riding today, y'all know what I saw? I saw a rainbow, and I say, this have to be a sign from God. I saw a rainbow as I was driving, but the rainbow wasn't a full rainbow in the cloud. It was like halfway, and I even tried to take a picture. But you know what I got from that rainbow? I got, you're not always going to see the end of the rainbow, but you're almost there, We know the end of the rainbow is still beautiful and still colorful, but in that moment, I only saw half of the rainbow, and the rest was covered in the clouds. That, you know what I got? Delayed but not denied. Keep the faith, y'all. Keep the faith. Not everything got to be perfect. You're going to accomplish things in life. Not everything has to be perfect. Another thing is that I wish I knew in my 20s is to stop judging yourself, y'all. Why are we judging ourselves in 2025? Don't judge yourself, y'all. Everybody has the opportunity to change. Everybody. At some point in time in their life, everybody has the opportunity to change. I don't know. I think wine, get on now. But everybody has the opportunity to change. Do not judge yourself because you are in your learning stage. Do not judge yourself because you don't know who you are yet. Do not judge yourself because you mess up. I am a firm believer in everything happens for a reason. Everything is lessons. Don't judge yourself in your 20s. Like, it's okay to make mistakes. Nobody is perfect. Nobody got life all figured out. I know I don't. I don't have life all figured out. So don't judge yourself in your 20s. It's a lot that goes on. It's a lot that happens in our 20s. Another thing I wish I knew is to speak to yourself in the form of a 5-year-old. Tell yourself it's going to be okay. Tell yourself you are beautiful. Tell yourself you are amazing. Speak life into yourself in your 20s, y'all. This is very important for laying down the foundation, especially for affirmations. If you put positive things into the atmosphere, more than likely you are going to get positive things back. Speak life into yourself, y'all. It's evident that we speak life into ourselves. That's what I mean when I say talk like you're a 5-year-old. Another thing that I wish I knew in my 20s was do not get caught up. Do not get caught up in trying to grow fast. As I said earlier, in my teens, I partied a lot because I wanted to be grown. Now, in my 20s, I'm very settled. Like, I love to be home. I love to be inside. Like, I love to be doing this. Speak life into yourself, y'all. Another thing that I wish I knew in my 20s is, this is the last one. No. Enjoy life. Enjoy life. Life is there to enjoy. Like, stop being so hard on yourself, y'all. I gotta wipe my nose because my nose starting to run. But enjoy yourself. Like, life is short. Enjoy it. Another thing I wish I knew in my 20s is stop chasing experiences that are reserved for grown women. Just because you see it on social media does not mean it's going to happen. It's happening in real life. Oftentimes we don't know what happens behind closed doors, y'all. It's social media. Anybody can make it look good. Anybody could be just finished crying and prop up a camera. Anytime I do my makeup, y'all, my nose just start. But I also coming out with the cold. But that is the end of our girl talk. What I wanted to talk about tonight. I hope y'all enjoy it. Is there anything that y'all wish y'all knew in your 20s? Drop some advice in the chat. Drop some advice in the chat if there's anything that y'all wish y'all knew in your 20s. But normally I do on my live, I do like would you rather. So we're gonna do 10 would you rather on the live. If you're a shy talker, you can just heart send a reaction. I always go back and watch it. So let's do a would you rather for our 20s edition. Would you rather learn every lesson the hard way in your 20s, or have somebody guide you but never experience things firsthand? What would you rather? I rather somebody guide me. Guide me to the well. Figuring it out on your own is so stressful, so draining, so hard. Guide me to the well. Show me the way. Another would you rather. Would you rather focus on money in your 20s or focus on experiences? Definitely. This is tricky. Both, because I rather learn how to budget better in my 20s, I would say, but also I want the experience. So I want to learn how to budget for the experience. I don't want to just splurge on the experience. So both. Would you rather date around in your 20s or find one solid relationship early on? I am a relationship type of girl. Like, we all females are relationship type of girls. You know what happens? It ain't that the females want to date around, it's that the men that we meet, you end up meeting men who just do you dirty. It's not that we want to date around, like we want love. Like, who doesn't want true love, But it's the men that you meet that cause you to be like, okay, maybe I need to date around and see what's out there, But females, we are naturally designed to be the one person. Like, that's just how it was written in the good book. So one solid relationship that's loyal, trustworthy, that's all me. And that's something that every female wants. And most importantly, that puts God first. Would you rather live alone in your 20s or have roommates to save money? Y'all, I have a video. I think we can do this on our live tomorrow about living alone, getting your first apartment, getting your first keys. We can do a video on this because, y'all, I moved out at 23 and I thought I knew how to budget when I was home. Being home in your parents' house keeps you comfortable. When you move out, it's so much different things you need to know. So much things you need to learn. So much things you need to experience. So much habits you gotta cut out. Like, be doing a girl talk on this, y'all. Be doing a girl talk on this. And I feel like everybody should get the opportunity to live by themselves, to find out who they truly are. I feel like I find myself when I move out. I found out what Monika likes, what Monika wants to do, how she wants her place to look, what she desires. That's what I found out when I moved out early in my 20s. So I would tell everybody, move out, get the experience. But I have a video coming on this on live. I think we can do it sometime this week or maybe tomorrow. Would you rather invest in self-care or invest in building your career in your 20s? Definitely building my career. I feel like both, though. You got to take care of yourself. But building my career, do what you want to do at an early stage. If it's content creation you want to do it. If it's a job that you want to do it. If it's a business that you want to start, do it. Don't hold yourself back from nothing. And with that comes self-care. Self-care is always something that's needed. Self-care is always something that's due. Self-care should be a daily habit, not something that you have to do. So yeah, that's my answer for that. Would you rather move to a new city in your 20s or stay close to family and friends? Definitely move to a new city. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Like, I am an introvert at heart, so moving to a new city would not bother me at all. Like, I would be happy to experience new things, see new cultures, learn new things, meet new people, see the world. Like, I really want to see the world, y'all. Another, would you rather have glowing skin or the perfect wardrobe in your 20s? Definitely glowing skin. Give me the skin. Give me the glowing skin. That's why I buy all these Korean skincare to try it. Give me the glowing skin. Bring it here. Bring the glowing skin here to me. Because trying to get a glowy, dewy look is not ready. The next one. Would you rather be popular and social in your 20s or have a few deep friendships? Definitely a few deep friendships. Nothing like a good, solid friendship, y'all. Somebody that understands you, somebody that's there for you, somebody that you could talk to them about anything. Deep friendships matter as a girl, especially. Stop getting wrapped up in somebody else's world and form your own world. Friendships do matter. Girl time matters. You ever see how relieved you are when you hang around your friends, even if it's for 30 minutes? It matters. It matters. Would you rather look back in your 20s with no regrets or with a lot of wild stories? No regrets, y'all. No regrets. No regrets, no regrets, no regrets. You know when me and my, this is a funny story, y'all. Growing up, I was always the cousin. You know when you go by your Grammys on the summertime holidays, I was always the cousin that, like I say, in my teens, I partied a lot. Like I used to do every teen party. I had a lot of grown cousins. So I was always the cousin that wanted to go to these parties. So I used to tell my other cousins, like, y'all, we going to this dance. We going to this dance. That's that. Now, my family used to let us go out. Like, they didn't mind you going out. But it was always a time thing. Be home at a specific time. But my scenario to it always was like, y'all, if we already out and the time is already past, we can get in trouble anyway. So cheapest we enjoy ourselves, cheapest we live our life, cheapest we be free because we can get in trouble anyway and just have a wild story to talk about. So part of the reason as to why all of us has good childhood stories is because of me. Like, it is because of me. Like, I used to just be like, okay, we already old, we can deal with the consequence later. And that ain't a good mindset to, like, I wouldn't want my daughter to have that mindset, but I don't know why I had that mindset. But then, y'all, I grew up on an island. Ain't not much can happen on an island. So, you know, if we already out, we can get in trouble anyway. So cheapest we enjoy ourselves whilst we out. That was always my mindset growing up. Like, I don't have the mindset now. Like, but that was my mindset growing up. Like, half the reason why me and my cousins have a lot of memories is because of me. Like, we will have the time of our life knowing we getting in trouble when we get home. That's the island thing, probably. But y'all, we was having the time of our life knowing the time. Let me give y'all this scenario. One time we went to this party. It was a phone party, y'all. Went to this party. And my auntie, like, I had this auntie, she used to drop us off, right? Cool. She dropped us off to the location. So she dropped us off to the phone party. Mind you, we had no business being to this phone party because all of us was underage, but we to the phone party. So she dropped us off to this phone party, but her only rule was, like, at this time, I'm coming for y'all. Y'all just gotta be put. But us who still will be having the time of our life inside the party, miscalculating time. So we miscalculated the time. My cousin phone dead, my phone dead. We had to borrow somebody's phone to call out. What we do that for? Y'all, you know them parents who go on the mic to the DJs? That's what she did. She went on the mic to the DJs and say, y'all, get y'all up here now. And just by the voice, we already know it was Tammy. You know, like when you so shame, you ducking, like you ducking and dodging, like we was ducking and dodging. You know, going in the back, like. And she had this thing where she would embarrass you. Like, she would literally embarrass you. So even if she just going on the mic, if she had seen us right then and there, she don't care who ran. She could call us all the names. Be getting embarrassed. Like, they're secondhand embarrassed. Keep in mind, it's a party we ain't supposed to be too. So we sneaking around, ducking and dodging, because we ready here on the mic. So we sneaking around, ducking and dodging. And we, ducking and dodging, going behind the cars, and we going to the car. When we reach the car, she still let us have it. Like, she never knew, like how, like, you would unlock the car. Like, if you see the children standing by the car, you would unlock the car. She ain't unlocked no car, y'all. She locked the car. The car was locked, and she cussed us out. She cussed us out in our parking lot. Thank God, much people was to the parking lot. That's why we always try to get to the parking lot. Never try to get to the entrance of the party. The outside of the party, always try to get to the parking lot. So if you're getting secondhand embarrassment, only the people in the parking lot know. Nobody in the party know, Oh, y'all, look at me. I think I'm falling. But yeah, y'all. That was how it was growing up. Like, I have more stories to tell y'all. So make sure y'all subscribe. Because y'all know. But that's how it used to be, y'all, growing up. But like I said, we had the time of our life. We had the time of our life, y'all. But anywho, y'all, we gotta get into skincare. I hope y'all enjoyed this little chit chat live. If you're watching this on the replay, be sure to subscribe to your girl. Tomorrow gonna be a long live. Tomorrow's gonna be a long live because I don't have work tomorrow. But your girl don't have work. But we gotta get into the skincare. We got to get into the skincare. Time to take off this lovely makeup. I gotta do this look again, y'all. Let me get some music. And we are gonna take off this makeup. Y'all, I don't know if it's just me, but I cannot do makeup like skincare in cold. I can't do it. So let's get into skincare. We're gonna take off our face using Huggies wipes. Love is not just a verb, you look in the mirror. Love is not just a verb, you looking for maybe. Call me crazy, we can both be insane. A fatal attraction is common, and what we have in is pain. I mean, you need to hear this. Love is not just a verb, and I can see power steering. Sex drive when you swerve, I want that interference. It's coherent, I can hit it. That's your heartbeat. It's either copy or a copy. Be slow and you'll find gold mine these lines. Sincerely, yours truly. And right before you go blind, P.S. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it, you can get it. And I know just how it goes, I know just what you want. Oh, and justice, put it in the phone. Okay. I really should get some makeup wipes here, y'all. But this will do for the mirror. Real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga. Big Birkin bag, hold 5, 6 figures. Stripes on my ass, so we call it pussy tigger. Fucking on a scamming ass, rich ass nigga. Okay, so let me get my skincare products on the bathroom so I can see what I use. Let's bring our skin to life. We still have some makeup on, but y'all can see what's gonna happen right now. I just want the base off. I'll come right back. Got the skincare bag. So for skincare, we're using Skin 1004. Let me turn this down a bit. So we take off majority. On my nose, it's just running. Supposed to be 5 products. We missing something. So for skincare, we're using Skin 1004. Um, that's the skincare that we're using, y'all. So we're gonna go in first with cleansing oil. I came out in the bathroom with me the other day, but I want y'all to be able to see what is be happening. So make sure I put my chair out so I can just run right there and do what I have to do. Okay, so the first one we're going to go in with is the cleansing oil. Sorry, y'all. We're gonna go in with, oh, I don't know if y'all can see, but we're gonna go in with the cleansing oil by Skin 1004, and we're gonna apply this to our face. Good day. This literally melts off your makeup. When I say melts off your makeup, melts off your makeup. And this is the cleansing oil by Skin 1004. The girl has been double cleansing, y'all. So put the top back on that. So you see. But this is the, oh, sorry, y'all. Getting dirty. Oh, child, I can't help it. It's done dirty. But this is the cleansing oil by Skin 1004. And then we're just gonna rub this in. So now I'm gonna wet it, my hand just a little bit, so y'all can see what happens. Hands are wet. Now y'all can see what happens. See that milky texture? That's what happens. And this is an oil cleanser. Literally melts off the makeup. Once again, it's the oil cleanser. Melts off makeup, y'all. So now we're gonna wash this off, and then we're gonna come back in with another cleanser. Be right back. Gotta get a napkin. Okay, so we're gonna use this towel today. So this is our face after we wash off the cleanser. So don't worry, makeup is still there. I know that's from the mascara. Now we're gonna go back in with another cleanser, which is the foam. This is gonna take off the excess. So all of this, push, be gone, y'all. Push, be gone. This is the Skin 101 1004 cleanser. See that? Look how it lathers straight up. And skincare is something that you take your time with, y'all. Stop rushing your skincare. Oh, see how the lathers right up? Look at that. Okay. Now we're gonna wash this off our face. Be right back. Okay, so we are back. Y'all, normally my locks don't be down, but I'll be alright. For that, make sure that in, because y'all know we have locks, so sometimes things can get stuck quick. Okay, so now face is nicely cleansed, and that is the double cleansing method that we use by Skin 1004. Like I said, I went in with this. I went in with the oil cleanser first, then we went in with the foam cleanser. So now we're gonna apply some toner. So let's apply the toner. I just put it in my hand and we pat this onto our face just like this. Pat it into your skin now. Pat it right into your skin. So we pat it into our skin, and that is the toner that we just applied to our skin. And I always let it dry. I really need to get one of those fan things, but nevertheless. Let's get into the next step. We're now going in with the serum. That's the toner that we just applied, so we're gonna go in now with the serum. Rub it in. Serum. Serum that we just applied to our skin. So we're gonna let this dry in, y'all, and this literally is a 5-step skincare routine, y'all. So now we're gonna go in with the soothing cream, and this is the last step to our skincare routine, and this is a soothing cream. Lovely. Look at that. That's the soothing cream. And that is literally the last step to our skincare routine. So now it's time for pajamas. Y'all, my pajamas, I don't iron them, like they just mash up. I got them off of Temu or Shein. One of them. We can put on my pajamas. Come back. We have on our dress. I'm feeling gold today. So these are the pajamas that we're gonna put on tonight. Feeling gold. Forget this one. So we got our pajamas on. And we are ready for bed, y'all. Let me add some oil to my hair. I don't know where the thing is for my hair, what I normally tie it down with. So we're gonna add some oil to our scalp. So let's add some oil to our scalp. Oh, let me fix it. Because as you can see, my hair is in a style. I got this done. Saturday for my birthday. Just add some oil to my scalp. So I gotta oil. Anytime your hair is in a protective style, you have to moisturize it, y'all. This have one more week of being in. After that, I'm taking it out because I don't want a lot of tension on my hair. And although this may seem tight, it's literally not, y'all. Trust me. This would not be it. Not even gonna hold y'all. So let me add my secret ingredient. Secret ingredient, which is rosemary water. Yes, I still spray this even when my hair is in a protective style. So, let's put on our lock cap. Silk. I always tell y'all silk. I really gotta order some more of these, y'all. These are so handy. Don't mind how it looks. That's be the oil, child. But it stays on all night, and that's what I want. I don't want nothing sliding off when I'm sleeping because I don't want to wake up with a problem. So that is how we do it. And I just tuck this in. Like sometimes it loose, sometimes it doesn't. But that is me getting ready for bed. That is all the skincare that we use. So tonight was really a good live, y'all. Let's finish our wine. We're gonna finish our wine. Well, not finish it, but I hope y'all enjoyed this live. Oh, this was such a good live, y'all. This was such a good live. We will be back on tomorrow, so make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure your post notifications are on. If you have video ideas, questions you want to know, you can always comment on the community or comment under the video. I will always see it. I always reply. But tonight was such a good live. Y'all chill with me. We talk girl talk. We got some things done. And it was good. Like, it was good. So I will see y'all tomorrow. I can see y'all tomorrow. Probably earlier. Like I said, tomorrow will be a longer live. Oh, I forgot to take out my contacts. I can't forget those. I always gotta look to make sure my glasses are nearby. So this is how I take out my contacts. I normally use the two palm and I just press it until it comes out. Because I have on nails, so. And I found this trick on TikTok. See? One eye out. That's to the next eye. Oh, see that one? That one's out too. And I'm just putting it in my case. Now let me get my glasses because you know your girl can't see. Let me get my glasses. Got our glasses and we are back. So I can see y'all tomorrow. Tonight was a good live. If you're into Locs and beauty content, be sure to subscribe. We try to go live every day. If you don't see me on live, we post Mondays and Fridays. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Like I said, tomorrow is going to be a longer live.